Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. Today's a shorter meditation practice, so the position isn't as important. You just want to find something relatively sturdy and comfortable. And actually, today would be a little bit better if you sat upright, just because of what we're going to do today. Sitting in a chair works nicely. You can lie down if your body requires it. And of course, you can sit in a formal meditation posture. Just find what works for you. It's also today an option. It's not a big deal today because we'll be opening our eyes today anyway during the practice to close or open your eyes. But if you want to begin the practice by closing your eyes, go ahead and close your eyes. But if your eyes are open, leave the screen alone and drop your gaze gently down below you. Just looking at the floor, the desk, or whatever is just below you. We're not staring at anything in particular, and we're also not zoned out and blurry. Just a gentle gaze directed softly yet clearly downwards. You're in a comfortable and sturdy position, and your eyes are either closed or open, gaze directed softly yet clearly downwards. Let's begin this practice by taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you exhale, gently bring your attention to settle on the breath. Ready? In through the nose, out through the mouth, settling our attention with the breath. Allowing the breath to return to the normal rhythm. And gently notice this rhythm as it rises and falls all by itself. Become aware of breathing. And when you notice that a thought has taken your attention away from the breath, gently return to the breath. Now, if your eyes are closed, Go ahead and open your eyes. And let's tilt our head down and look at the lower half of our body. Maybe you can see your feet, your knees. Just follow your body all the way up towards your head. You may notice your hands, your torso, maybe even the upper chest. Then where does it go? In other words, what happens as you trace your eyes down from the lower body up towards your head? You can't see your head. You notice this? Now we know that we have a head. We can think about our head. But from the point of view of our eyes, our head can't be seen at all. In fact, where our head is supposed to be, from the point of view of our eyes, there's the world. Let's try this again. Look down at the lower part of your body, maybe your feet or your knees or whatever, wherever's lower. Gently tracing our eyesight all the way up from the belly to the chest, as far as it can go, and boom. There's just this what is in front of you. So, where the head is supposed to be, there's the world. This isn't something to think about, just noticing. We're not even justifying it by saying, well, yeah, because blah, 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 blah. Just from the point of view of your eyes, where is your head? Look for the looker. What do you discover? Now, notice as well that when you look for the head and there's the world, is there a you, a me, an I? Not an eyeball, but an I, like a person. This one we feel to be? Or is it just the world? Where are the problems? Where is the to-do list? So just remain right here and simply rest. All right, you can look at the screen. It is okay if that didn't make any, if that didn't work for you. But there's this man called Douglas Harding who came up with this method of what we call the headless way, or of having no head. And the reason he was a meditation teacher, but really rather a teacher who wanted to point out very directly things that are we kind of take, what's the word? We kind of assume to be true. We kind of don't even pay attention to. We assume to be an I, a certain person with a meanness, an I-ness. And when we actually just look for it, we see the words in our head, me, my, this, but these are just language. There is no essence, there's no substance. And so Douglas Harding, I, and forgive me if I get a lot of this wrong, I might get a lot of his history a little bit wrong here, and I'm going to paraphrase what I remember. But he, I think, was studying in an ashram in India for a long time, and he was doing a meditation retreat at the foothills of the Himalayas. And I think during one of his walking meditations, where it's just like what we do here, but we're walking instead, and no guidance, obviously. And he said he had this immediate realization as he was looking down at his feet. He noticed that where his head was supposed to be, there was the world. Right now, where from just experience alone, if you don't think about this and say, yeah, but anatomy says this, I know what a person looks like, not thinking, just direct experience alone. If you just go up here and then your head, there's no head. And that's what he noticed. He said, where my head was supposed to be, there were pinkish feet, and the Himalayan mountains, and the blue sky, the world. And he said that his sense of being a separate self was seen completely through, as if it was never there in the first place, which is the case. Only thinking makes it so. And so he went on to teach what he called the headless way. And there's a great book by him, which I haven't read. So I don't know if I should recommend something I haven't read, but I think it's called On Having No Head or The Headless Way by Douglas Harding. So if this kind of thing worked for you and it kind of this weird direct approach or this different direct approach, seek out Douglas Harding. He's dead now, but there's a lot of his students still teaching this kind of thing. I have found it very, very interesting, very, very useful, very clear. But of course, like everything, you can't put this into ideas and think about it. So just when you look, there's the body, and then it almost, it's like this fuzzy barrier that all of a sudden, there's no line, like a direct circle line. It's like this oval thing that just kind of appears, and it's everything. Even sounds. You're everything. It's like, that picture of, it's like the very classic what is it, ocular illusion? Optical illusion, sorry, where it's two faces kissing, or well, I guess what you normally see is like a vase, and then just, you don't even do anything. All of a sudden you can see two faces kissing, and then you can flip back and forth between the two. It's just like that. It's, I'm a separate being in a world outside of me, then zip, without anything, not even a doing, there's only the world. And this separate thing is it too, not a separate thing. And when you see that, there's just unbelievable relief. So if this method works, I just wanted to show y'all a different way of practice. It's not all the same. There's a lot of different ways out there. So seek out Douglas Harding if this meant something to you. And I hope it means something for you. I hope it helps. Thank you for your time today. And as always, and without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.